Standing at just 5'8", Yuki Kawamura has been making waves in both the G League and the NBA with his limited minutes. His flashy playmaking, straight out of Kuroko no Basket, has turned heads, and today we're breaking down his best performances for the Memphis Grizzlies this season. The Grizzlies barely give him minutes on the big stage, but when they do, he makes every second count.
That three rings out. Hard to believe that Taylor Jenkins thinks that Memphis might be able to make a comeback. OKC seemingly since that 9-0 start to the game. At top, they don't put it down. Late first 14. Kawamura, he'll pull up in the mid-range, and that's good. Jason Wallace still playing the defense. Kennard.
He led the team in rebounding from the point guard spot. You just don't see that very often.
Kawamura, the high arching three.
When you go to the East Coast twice.
Himself within 5 consecutive. And then here on the back end of a back-to-back against maybe the second hottest team in the Western Conference.
With the slam. The alley-oop.
They almost had it. Foul by Dylan Jones. They almost had it.
Fairness. That's a nice move. Oh, finger roll as we're home. That's
10 points and 3 assists in just 10 minutes of crunch time. Kawamura didn't just show up, he delivered. Even Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had some words of respect after that performance.
Really good player though.
What do you think of him? He's a Japanese player.
Yeah, really good basketball player. You can see he had like 10 points in 5 minutes and like 3 assists. Very skilled, knows how to play basketball. And it's cool to see that despite the size that he can play out there. And it goes back to what I said, if you have feel, you can play no matter what.
And to see more of that elite feel for the game, we have to look at the G League, where in his debut, Kawamura silenced his doubters in a big way.
As we go up and down.
Oh, what a dime from Yuki to a cutting.
30th in points per game. They've got to hit the 100-point mark. Yuki with the steal. He'll take it.
I thought he had a big game against us last year. A cut from Yuki, and he lays it in.
Fantastic vision, and we're going to get a foul here on Norris. Thompson will fire from the right side and hits the... He is a part-time resident of the area now.
He really is. He said he left for one day. He went to go call it.
Logan Johnson, who goes into double figures with 11. Here's the lob to Pereira.
Yuki was really dissecting the defense with every move, and these passes were straight out of Kuroko no Basket.
The run. Kawamura, this time Castleton down the lane, lays it in.
Another dime from Kawamura.
Woodard, nice feed, Pereira. Man, that's going to be 26 bench points now for OKC. Castleton knocks down the three. Williamson will fire again. Got it again and one. 4-point opportunity for Lucas Williamson.
He wasn't just running the offense, he was elevating his entire team. While he only scored 7 points, he racked up 10 assists, and these weren't just regular passes. As you'll see, they were pure wizardry.
It's been pretty wide open for both teams.
President's Cup, as they called it in there. The CHL?
My full-point Electric Cup, the Protective Cup.
Yes, yeah.
Because
so that's pretty bad.
Miles a week ago today. So
Kawamura, pocket pass to Castleton. Listen, that one you might see on ESPN's Top 10. Had a chance to get the lead, haven't been able to do it. Race Thompson before the time. Kawamura scoops it up and in. Oklahoma City goes to 2-0 in pool play here of the tip-off tournament. inside.
But that was just the beginning for Yuki. In his next G League game, he took it up a notch, doubling everything. But before we get to that, are you struggling to stay disciplined, consistent, and motivated in your daily grind? Well, you're not alone. We've all been there. But don't worry, because here at the Hooper Show, we get it, and we've got just the thing to turn it all around. Introducing the Mamba Mentality Planner, inspired by the legendary work ethic of Kobe Bryant. It's not just a planner, it's a daily dose of motivation designed to supercharge your mindset and keep you locked in on your goals. Packed with powerful quotes, it's your personal blueprint for success, discipline, and growth. So, if you're serious about leveling up your game, click the link in the description, head over to the Hooper store, and make it yours today.
Kawamura gets a trap, but finds back team all league last year, playing for Mexico City. Williamson to answer, and he does. Kawamura out to Norris, looking for two in a row, and he got it. Woodard, the second into the game. Woodard got that haircut down a little bit. Here he goes to the rim and lays it up and in.
Oh, nice pass from Yuki to Castleton.
Each pass looked more electric than the last, but this time, Yuki made sure to get on the scoreboard too.
Woodard for three. Yes, sir. Yuki lines up a three and hits it. Confronts.
He could be right. I'm just saying from that.
Buckets, I think, have been in the restricted area. Kawamura's three.
Oh, Yuki for three.
Inside, Castleton off the feed from down to Kawamura. Yuki beats Castleton, trail 11 for Memphis. Kawamura, the three is good for Yuki.
There's Yuki.
Yuki against Queen. Hits for Baycott. His three is good. Career.
Yeah, that does not surprise me at all.
His 171 game college career. He's already attempted more threes. It's a turnover. Baker wasn't ready for it. Kawamura to Thompson. Goes to the reverse, and again with the...
Yuki went off, dropping 16 assists while also scoring 15 points. This time, nothing could stop him.
Kawamura hits. Rebound tipped by Culver. Chased down by Yuki.
Oh, what an effort play by Yuki to chase it down and invite.
Williamson 10 to shoot. He'll fire.
Oh, it might have been a dagger.
And his playmaking didn't slow down. In the very next game, Yuki racked up another 10 assists against the OKC Blue, keeping his momentum rolling.
His shot is blocked. I'm not sure they'll credit that too, but there are a lot of guys in the area in red jerseys. Norris wide open, nails the three, hits that three for a long two.
Oh! Step up in Valenci's if you like that.
Cartoon. They were looking around like, where did the ball go?
Oh!
11 points, 13 assists. Beats Norris for the dunk. Kick out. Williamson 3-0.
Oh!
Williamson, nice move there to get inside. This one would give the Hustle the lead. Got it.
There it is.
Even with his elite playmaking, the team needed more from him to win games. And against Birmingham, Yuki delivered.
Memphis Hustle with 3 two-way players starting this game today.
As Jalen Crutcher attacks, Crutcher had it knocked away. Good defense by Kawamura on 3 here for the Hustle. Yuki spin down there. Memphis scored the first points of the game, looking for another. Yuki Kawamura.
You got Keon Brooks with that is one thing that Coach TJ Saint alluded to.
But finds an open shooter. That 3 ball does go down.
And I'm sure, as we talked about earlier, that ball was tough.
And Bogu, his own little push shot's a little strong. And Yuki taps it on.
Yuki was everywhere this game, taking charge in a big way and leaving his fingerprints all over the action.
Squadron's lead has been trimmed to a couple. Kawamura. Spencer gets it back. Kawamura fires and connects. Kawamura turns the corner, had it knocked away, got it back, and it was out of bounds. Squad to make a change. Josh Aduro back in. Galen Robinson couldn't fit. The ball on the other end is good.
But with the game hanging in the balance, Yuki had to take it up another level. This was his moment to shine even brighter.
Works in the half court with the squadron up by 1.
Turn into 9 points, so take care of the basketball. You're a good defensive team. Don't.
Trey Mitchell off the mark. Cam Spencer's got a much cleaner look and cans it. That time is Spencer, but the long board belongs to the hustle. Spencer mid-range is good.
Right there by Mitchell to stop the transition.
Castleton spotted up, hits the third. Duro with those 11 has now scored more in this quarter than he is. Kawamura reloads from 3 and puts it in. Kawamura with the big man out immediately on the attack. Pereira from the corner. Kawamura, nice find. Castleton almost lost his footing, recovered.
And he did. Yuki dropped 15 points, dished out 10 assists, and grabbed 9 rebounds, just 1 board shy of a triple-double. And best of all, he came through in the clutch, sealing the win when his team needed him most.
Spencer off the flare, has an open look, and knocks it down.
Offensive boards.
KJ Montgomery got that on the way down as Kawamura. Now Pereira said no. Johnson catch and shoot, cans it. Wow. Way short. His first miss of the day. He had been 9 for 9 up until that opportunity. Yuki, what a find. Johnson, yes sir, to go. Kawamura whips it to Castleton, who he's got 14 assists of his own. Kawamura.
And he carried that same energy into their second meeting, going back-to-back with another standout performance.
Right there. Yeah, anytime you're playing with squadron, Yuki, it's the double team 5 to shoot. He'll shoot from the top of the key. The free throw line. Well, Santa is in the building here tonight, so hopefully they all went to him and asked for more bait. Throws his 3. That's 8 points now. Kawamura on the drive. Finds Spencer. And good. Mitchell back tap rebound. Yuki's got it. 2-on-1 opportunity. Behind the back to Spencer. Squadron 36.
We've seen the hustle more than a couple of times.
Yuki had everyone involved in this game, orchestrating the offense while still getting his own buckets. Even though his field goal percentage wasn't the best, he made sure to leave his mark in other ways.
Nice feed. North blocking that one.
No.
Spencer open for 3.
There it is. Cam Spencer. Well, he's still 6 of 12 from the field. He's 40% from. But it's better that than a late.
Yuki on a pull-up. They're going to combine 12 for 13. Mondo to the rim.
No! He's a lefty. It looks beautiful. I'm a lefty. It looks gorgeous.
Almost a turnover. Yuki against Crutcher. Gets inside of 3. Spencer's the guy to do it.
Oh!
Lead changes, but this is our first time. Spencer trying to Castleton ahead to Norris. Goes to Yuki.
No!
Fakes the 3. Drives instead.
Yuki put up 13 points and 11 assists in this game, but most importantly, he led his team to a back-to-back win against the squadron.
Set it up with 10 to shoot. Yuki with the wow.
Oh! They're going to trap it. Yep. Yuki's got to make it. Oh! Yuki Mania!
Here's Spencer.
Got to look!
51.
Light work!
If you thought that was impressive, just wait until you see what Yuki did in his first winter showcase game, where he completely took over.
The Memphis hustle. Really explosive and fun player to watch. He takes the first shot and drops the first. No-go. Castleton hauling it in. From outside, the first shot.
Fields, tough, physical big man.
All the ball fakes.
ball well from three this year, only 30%, but taking advantage of that open look on the wing right there.
6 points out of it.
Getting many second chance opportunities, which I'm sure they're going to struggle with.
That's a big body to try to body up. North in the corner for three. And Kawamura, so shifty. 8 points. Kawamura, the ball fake, 5 for 5.
With a career high in points, Yuki shot an efficient 61% from the field, without even making a three, despite taking 6 attempts. But he more than made up for it with a ridiculous 6 steals, and of course, his usual elite playmaking.
Kawamura mid-range, he doesn't miss it.
Nah, that was not it. He had the idea, but the execution was not there on that pass, way too low.
Top per game and 26 assists per game. You wouldn't know that from today's performance in the G League Winter Showcase. Norris.
I'm setting the Vegas line right now.
Oh, nice pass inside. Windy City Bulls to get that bucket.
Offensive rebounds typically is the easiest way to create open threes.
Kawamura with the handles and the mid-range. Cascade doing his part, but Kawamura and company, the ability to take the lead. So the Bulls led by as much as 13. It's a 5-point game now. And
Oh my
Pereira
goodness!
with the alley-oop. Kawamura with the dime.
With that final dime, Yuki capped off his 27-point explosion. But the Winter Showcase wasn't just a one-game event. He was ready to put his talent on display for the entire tournament.
We're underway at Court 1 on day 4. Lucas Williams.
Perimeter, off to a nice start.
Oscar Shibwe. So far this season to play in the G League. One of about 10 first-round picks.
3-point shots. He knocked in 6 of 9 last time they were on the floor. Look at that this morning.
You could use mine if
He
you need.
gobbles them up so quickly. Look at that look away pass to Castleton.
Yuki got his assists going early, dishing dimes with his usual swagger. It was already a sign that a big game was on the way.
This little look away right through the wickets. Castleton with the finish. Play of the game. Another stoned inside. Salt Lake City able to get anything to go. Look at, he's on his way to another 20 rebound game.
Head on 3. Kawamura left his feet to make the pass on the bounce to no advantage.
Baycock gives a nice screen, and then Yuki kind of got hung up in the air, even when he was busting up the Tar Heels and over at Cameron Indoor.
Catch and shoot from the corner. Kawamura with the shot. Game clock winding down. Dumps it off Norris, and it rolls.
Yuki's playmaking was on another level. He was literally hanging in midair, slowing down time just to make the perfect pass. That's why it's no surprise he racked up a solid 10 assists this game. But as you can see, the numbers don't tell the whole story.
Cases that piled up in the NBA, and the G League was there to supply.
Justin Holiday was a field goals to go, but he goes in. Look at that nice dish.
Castleton missed. Finds his way in the NBA as Kawamura puts on the jet.
Because he hadn't found anything from the perimeter. Easy lay-in. We had a 5-point game here.
Now Pereira into the... Kawamura to the 10.
You're undersized, and I'm saying under 6'4", you got to play with that same sort of speed as Yuki does, taking it to the rack.
Make sure you get an airlines that you're able to watch.
He's there. Williamson climbing the ladder, getting the ball back for his teammate. Did he just flip that behind his ear?
NBA of the past and the present, when you think about all the great veterans and put his name on his signature on an NBA contract, but 5-on-4 for Memphis. Norris. Ace miss. Double teamed. Lost it. Baycock to Yuki. Kawamura spinning to the rim, and he's got all 4 for Memphis in OT.
Yuki completely took over in overtime for the Hustle, scoring back-to-back buckets and coming up with a clutch steal. But even with his heroics, it wasn't enough for the win. Still, he carried that scoring energy with him out of the winter showcase and into the game against the Clippers.
Job defensively by Harkless, not to allow him to roll off of it and grab it. Kawamura is getting the blocks, but he is disrupting things and making it hard underneath for the Hustle. Kawamura. Here's Kawamura looking for a 3. Oh my goodness. That is the 35th rebound of the first half for the Hustle. Kawamura. Pass underneath to Baycott, knocks it out. Kawamura, and he's got another. Rebounding the Clippers 39-23. No look pass. Kawamura sets for a 3. He's got another. Fronted nicely by Lucas Williamson and a takeaway. Just the 7th turnover for the Clippers. Kawamura buried up whatever was in front of him. I got a salvage car lot. Kawamura. Oh, this is insane.
Yuki caught fire in this game, draining 7 threes and lighting up the scoreboard. And he didn't stop there. He carried that same scoring momentum into the next game as well.
Pounds in his own right. Here's Kawamura out of the corner. It's to start.
Another one of those players for the Hustle you got to get hands on.
Kawamura underneath, knocks it down. Put the pressure on early. He said he's got triplets at home. That's a lot of Pampers, which is exactly true. To this earlier, the fact that they've shot the ball so well, so effectively, and yet now Jason Gortman lines up a 3, missed it. Kawamura wants to get up and run. Shocker there. Ow. Draws the foul.
Ow. Right hand and off the glass. What a move. Ever. Not able to finish it.
Kawamura's high arcing 3 drops.
Been physical in nature. A lot of jump shots.
More of a finesse game as opposed to a slugfest.
Wow, that's...
Kawamura with a crafty pass into the corner.
Yuki had defenders flying, faking them out before whipping a behind-the-back dime. He finished with a solid 20 points.
Pulling at the corner. Kawamura, turnaround, Baycott's there.
Of great passes, but that none better than that one right there.
But on the back-to-back night, he cranked it up even more.
Quinn Flair to that, a local HBCU. Making an impact in the community, making an impact early in the game as Yuki Kawamura.
Over again, and Wheeler had to lay up the same way to open up the game for the Legends.
Oh, how about Norris? Cutting inside, took a lot of contact. Good defense from Texas.
He's developed in a part of his game that he is unveiling at every stadium that he goes to.
And how about the steal? He pickpockets Alatishe. Kawamura. Can't connect here. Now Walker has it stolen by Kawamura. He'll take it inside behind the back to Stewart, who was camping out underneath. Timeout Texas as you see Kawamura. He blew on Friday night. They won that game, lost in overtime against Memphis. Jared Lucas, 24-year-old out of Fiedler. He continues to patrol the paint. Now he'll help out on Kawamura. Injury. Corner 3 and an answer.
Here's where you got to get it in. You got to clamp down.
10 points, 5 assists, and takes it away on the steal, picking it.
This might just be Yuki's best game for the Hustle so far. He was everywhere, dominating on both ends of the floor, making plays on offense and locking in on defense.
Talked to Camille before. How exciting is that from a athletic department standpoint to say, hey, President Paul Quinn at the start of the third quarter. Kawamura, who had an electrifying first quarter, continues it into the second. That's why Memphis is up. You don't want to overplay the moment. You don't want to overplay what's happening because it's a long game and things are going to change. Walker floats it. Alatishe couldn't control possession and a breakaway the other direction.
That would builder, what you call it, confidence builder. Seeing the ball go in the hoop.
Kawamura bakes it in off balance on the 3. Wow.
We have plans on opening up a campus in Fort Worth. So we really...
Crafty or not, the big man has got to challenge that shot.
How about Kawamura? The 5'8" guard just tied up the 6'11" Fiedler in the paint for a block. during his time with Texas. Off the bounce, Williamson, a couple of threes for the hustle. You know they're not done just yet, and that's why Kawamura just strips it from Powell and lays it in. This is from point-blank range. Pass ahead for Kawamura, and a foul against Lucas.
I mean, in the contact right there by Kawamura, you see Jordan Sears, he's had
points in the first half. Double-double already, 22 points, 10 rebounds. Iron.
If that shot would have gone in, you would talk about the screams.
Great player from the Rice Owls program. Now he's played some great defense. To Tanner Holden, and he can't finish on the lay-in. Kawamura fast break to the cutter.
Yuki went off, dropping 24 points, 14 assists, and 6 steals. And at just 5 feet 8, he even got himself a block. He knocked down 4 threes, but despite his monster performance, it wasn't enough for the win. But against the Skyforce, he made sure to get that W, finishing with 14 points and 11 assists.
19-point Sioux Falls Skyforce lead. Kawamura finds Race Thompson. Kawamura will lob it up. Miles Norris.
It looks like the OKC Blue might just be Yuki's favorite matchup, dropping an effortless 23 in 7.
Shortest player in the league is Vincent with the Grizzlies. Baycott can shoot 18 to 31. Memphis 33%, 11 to 33. Shot for 3 on the way. Kawamura re-triggered, gets it on the side, drives in, jump pass. Baycott loses it, gets it back, and lays it in. It could have been a walk. And Spencer, the hustle is, probably with the Grizzlies. Kawamura.
And he lit it up indeed, drilling 7 threes in this game, proving he's not just an elite passer, but a serious scoring threat too.
Kawamura, long 3. Man, he's hitting up.
So they kind of seem a little bit out of sorts. And I think that's partially why Kawamura's made the substitution I just made. Play and extending the ball and passing out to the open player. And there's
unbelievable. In games in Oklahoma. Kawamura lighting it up for 3 again.
Put pressure on the rim.
Shot for 3, and it's unbelievable. On 7 threes, all in this third quarter. 21 points. Zion pulling 14 points. 9.7 rebounds for Baycott, and inside the OKC playing from behind, turns it over. Kawamura brings it up, pushes the pace. Great pass inside. 87-83, Memphis with the ball. Long 3, downtown Stewart.
You got to start guarding the perimeter, but protecting the ball.
Kawamura floater in front, pull the trigger for 3, drives in, 3 to shoot. Kawamura in the corner, 1 to shoot, and a buzzer beater.
But in his most recent game, Yuki went back to his playmaking roots, racking up a ridiculous 14 assists in a single game. Yuki really has been putting on a show for the Memphis Hustle, proving that height means nothing when you've got skill, vision, and heart. From dropping dimes to lighting it up from deep, he's made every minute on the court count. And with performances like these, it's only a matter of time before he gets a real shot at the next level. What do you think? Should the Grizzlies give him more NBA minutes? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.